Well, I love these opportunities. Coming out to the school for family night, it's just an amazing opportunity. A lot of our kids get to see me every day at their schools, and the parents don't ever get to see what they come home and talk about. The Reptile guy. So I love family nights. I want to thank Roosevelt, Mrs. Warner, the PTA for letting me be here tonight. What do you think? Pickle, pet him. Pickle. I'll let you hold him in a minute, kids. Now, Buddy here's got to take a nap like me and all my dad friends. So he digs a hole in the ground. He climbs down in it and he blows his froggy nose. Then he wipes froggy boogers all over. Then he goes to sleep with a booger suit on. When the rain comes, he wakes up and he's hungry. He has to get his booger suit off. So he takes all those boogers, rolls into a big fat booger ball, and booger sandwich. Hey, who likes boogers? Yeah, you know. Yeah, this whole front row is mine. And for the rest of you guys, a little tapatio sauce goes a long way. I keep a bottle in my car. I drive a lot. I get hungry. It's cheap and easy. After that booger sandwich, he eats bugs, mice, even eats other frogs. We save the frog, eat frog world out there. Now, Annabelle, I'm teaching him how to do the show, honey. Stand like this. Make a lily pad. Let's give Princess Annabelle a big hand. Frog, you never stand. They're always healthy. Likes it. Good. Ready, monkey? Your turn. Get your lily pad out. Let's give the monkey a big hand. Hey, the most important thing I say is all of my show. So, before we see the reptiles, I need everybody to listen up, because this is very important, okay? I need you guys to know this. Don't worry, bro, that's just a little froggy pee-pee. No, dear, it's turtle pee-pee. No, it's just water and froggy pee-pee. Good. Kids, my animals do not come from outside. Animals that live outside are dangerous. They will bite you. They will scratch you. And where we live, even in the city, some have venom that can hurt you or worse. So when we play outside, at home, at school, at the park, if we see animals we do not know, a dog, a cat, a lizard, or a snake, it's okay to look. You leave those animals alone. If you kids want to play with a pet, you need to ask your moms and your dads. You guys all need to read books so you know how to love and care for those animals. And then I encourage every person in here to go to a shelter and try to save an animal. Almost all 80 of my animals are rescued from people who never read a book first. That is sad. But kids, we can change that. Read a book before you get a pet. Does that sound good? All right, I'm safe. All right, let's get that young lady with the purple heart and the star jacket. You, honey. No, stop turning around. It's you. Yes. Heart. Purple. You. I want that blue solar suit. Yes, you. And I want that young man right there in the blue star jacket. Get him. Tell him to stop looking around. Come on. Usually I don't have this problem. Usually all of them just come up. Good. All right. Hey, it's you. Come. Boys never catch that. Boys just go, okay. Dangerous sin. And it doesn't change. All right. Stand. Monkey, you finally made it. Good. This dude's like, man, I hope I get to go up to a reptile show somewhere. There's got to be some way I can get up to a reptile. Oh, there it is. Stand right here. Stand right there. Look at you. Put your hands up front. You guys are going to hold a towel. Let me get the towel out. It's a towel. I said towel, man. Y'all are jumpy tonight. Relax. Take this flat hands underneath. All right, gang. We're going to meet Scaly. Scaly comes from the Sudan originally. That's in Africa. And he is known as a giant plated lizard. Mr. Scaly. Now, Scaly, he has a really cool extra flap of skin on both sides of his body. And I'm going to talk about that. But right now, big flat hands, kids, he won't hurt you. Flat is flat. Not like this, this. He's going to sit with it, he won't hurt you. Let's give these 3 kids a big hand. Good, let's get that in. Now, what Scaly does at night, he finds a crack in the rocks, he goes into it, uses that extra speed to blow his belly up so he's stuck in there. Then he wraps his thick scale tail around his head, so at night, if somebody tried to eat him, it'd be hard to pull him out. And those thick scales protect from claws and teeth, pretty cool. I work with alligators. This is almost exactly what an alligator feels like. I want you 3 to pet him. What do you think he feels like, kids? Pet him and tell everybody. What does he feel like? Crocodile. You pet a lot of crocodiles, huh? A lot of Lindsay crocodiles. What do you think, boys? Alligator. A lot of alligators here in Lincoln too, huh? What do you think, dude? Alligator, okay. Give these kids a big hand. They did good. Hang out. All right, now get out of here. Good job, honey. Good job, Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. Now, guys, when I rescued Scaly, he was missing the bottom part of his tail. I don't know what his parents did to make him lose that part of his tail, but it wasn't nice. I brought him home. I put him in a good house with good food, vitamins, love. And in about 6 months, his tail grew back. That's so cool. Only a few lizards can do that. Not many. I wish I could do that. Boy says, Eric, go cut the grass. Well, sorry, honey. 6 months. Good. Yeah, the jokes are for you parents. Okay, good. Say goodbye to Scaly, everybody. Good. All right. I want that lime green jacket kid over there. And I want Fresno State. And I want that young lady in the glasses. And I want that young lady right there. Give her my hand. Yeah. All right. Princesses. Yes, please. All right, princesses. Boys, have you ever built a tree? Boys, have you ever built a tree? Okay, good. I had to think about that a while. Girls, have you ever built a tree? Much better. If you said yes, I would thought you were crazy. Okay? This is how I build trees. Stand right here, young lady. Take this hand, darling, put it on her shoulder. She won't hurt you. Check her out. Just like that. Now we have a tree branch. Boys, let's build a tree over here too. Boom. Boom. Now we have 2 trees. What are these trees missing? We got branches. Leaves. Good. All right, girls, you get to be my viney tree tonight. I love viney trees. They're really cool. Yeah, you don't see those. They're great. So I got them. All right. Let's meet my friends. We rescued them a while ago. They're from Australia. They're doing yogurt. And Spike, my friends, the Australian bearded dragon. There they are. All right, girls, you get yogurt. She won't hurt you, and you can pet her. Boys, you get Spike. He won't hurt you, and you can pet him. Give my trees a big hand. Yeah. Now, the bearded dragon is the only lizard I recommend as a pet. This is what they do. They sit there. I could leave for the rest of the night. If your 4 kids didn't move, they'd be there when I came back. I don't trust you. Now, girls, feel these cloaks. Are they hard or soft? Don't feel them. It won't hurt you. Feel them. Soft. Nothing. Boys, feel the cloaks. Hard or soft? Yeah. These guys only pretend to be pokey. If somebody wanted to eat one of these dudes, boom! Their belly's big and spiky. Boom! That means their beard bigger, spikier. Now they look like a big spiky dinner, please! And that animal's gonna eat that, turns around and says, ew, that's disgusting! I wanted ice cream for dinner, not broccoli, ew! So we get to live another day. I think my trees did good. Let's give them a hand, you guys. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and pet him again. Yeah, he likes it. Now get a squirt and get out of here. All right, boys. Nice work, dudes. Pet him up. And get out of here. Awesome. Yeah, Reptiles as pets, you call or email me anytime. Advice from me will always be free. I like to call it Eric Care instead of Obama Care. Yeah, my website actually functions, everyone. I kind of thought about it before I did it, you know? And if you're not laughing at that, you guys haven't had to worry about health insurance lately. Good for you. You will. I've got 10 years on that joke, friends. Kids will try to fix it. You're covered in California until you go to the doctor. Thanks. Good. Split crowd tonight, Mrs. Warner. Awesome. I love it. It's just a joke, right? Good. Kids, I got one more lizard. I need some helpers, please. If I call you, make a line up here. Alright. Princess, go. Princess, go. Glasses, go. Young lady, go. Black jacket, go. Blue jacket, go. Yes. Way in the back. Little man. Way in the back. No, not that far. Yeah, that one with you. That's him sitting in front. Let's get red. Hey, red snowboard shirt too. And baby girl hiding right there in monkey cup. Alright. This is what I want. I want a monkey. Then I want a princess. Then I want a monkey. Then I want a princess. Right now I need you. Come here. Monkey. Right here between two girls. Right in there. Princess. Come here, monkey. Princess. Monkey, get in there. You're not a monkey. Princess. Alright, now listen. You guys, stay in a straight line so that you can all see and I don't fall. Okay? Good. What's your name? Brayden. What's up, Brayden? Give me knuckles. Boom. I love that jellyfish. Hey, Brayden, I learned a new one. This is my new favorite one, everybody. Ready, Brayden? Snail! Snail waffle, Brayden! Hey, Brayden, you got snailed. Brayden, you think it's going to rain tonight? Me either. I wish you would. We need rain. Brayden, have you ever walked a dog? Yeah, it's fun. Brayden, who brought you here tonight, man? Mom, Dad, both? You know who brought you here tonight? Who? Mom, Dad, both. Your aunt. Where's your aunt? Right there. Hi, Auntie. You love your auntie? Tell her I love you, Auntie. I tried. For a minute, I was like, dude, he didn't even know we brought him here, though. That's scary. All right, Brayden. Listen, all you gotta do is hold this leash. Take the hand, hold the leash. Don't let go. If you let go, everybody in here is running. That's not funny. Okay, it's funny. Don't let go though, Brayden. We're going to Australia. We're going to meet Shelly, and Shelly is known as an Argus monitor lizard. It's Miss Shelly. Give Brayden a hand. Yeah, Brayden. Now, Shelly's special. Almost 7 years ago, I got a phone call. Some people were mean to Shelly. They dumped her outside of a pet shop up in San Francisco and left her to die. They had chopped off part of her tail. These huge scars on her back were open wounds. She got hurt bad by some mean people. I went and got her. It took me 1 year to get all these wounds to heal. Then about another year before I thought about doing a show or holding her. But I believe in what I do, I stuck with it. Now she feels so good, and she gets to meet awesome people like you guys. I'm happy about that. Are you all happy about that? Yeah. Now, Brayden, give her a pet. Does she feel thick or thin? It's okay, she won't hurt you. Walk with me, Brayden. Thick or thin, young lady? Thin. Walk with me, Brayden. Thick or thin, monkey? Thick. Princess, thick or thin? Thick, monkey. Thin. Free thinkers, good. Thick or thin? Nothing. Thick or thin? Thick. Princess? I don't know. Thick or thin? Thick. Good. We had a lot of free thinkers tonight. Come on back, Brayden. Now, if you said thick, you got it right. And I'm glad she has thick skin because that wound on her back would have killed her. She needs thick skin because in the wild she eats venomous snakes. Big tarantulas, scorpions, got to have thick skin. What are these called? Claws. Every 2 weeks when I cut my fingernails, I cut hers. If I don't, my arms look like spaghetti. It would be gross. My veins are hanging out. Brayden is covered in blood, and you guys are all like, don't ever invite Eric the reptile guy. Well, maybe, I don't know. Hey, Brayden, did you see what she stuck out of her mouth? What do we stick out of our mouth? What does she do with her tongue?
She smells.
Smells. Can we smell with our tongue?
No.
Everybody try. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, who's farted? No. 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 I'm teasing. We all know girls don't fart. But Shelly smells with her tongue. She flicks it out, picks up the invisible things that float around, then she sticks her tongue. Oh, it's her science laboratory. Tells her Ronald made on Roosevelt family nights. Or even better, there's food around. What's your name? Jocelyn, your reaction time is horrible, sweetie. Work on that. Or even worse, somebody wants to eat her. Her tongue tells her all that. Now, Brayden, good job with this. I'm going to let you guys pet again. Then we'll squirt some hands. Give all these kids a big hand. They did really good. All right, listen, I want them to pet you again, okay? Good. All right. Brayden, you want to try? All right, go ahead, guys. You guys have weird kids. Weird, you guys are weird. One more hand for all your friends. They did good. Give it up to Brayden. He never let go. All right, kids, go sit. Go sit. Okay, who likes turtles and tortoises? Are you guys serious? Oh wait, Mrs. Warner and Miss Villa, I wish you would have told me because I would have brought some today. I'm sorry kids, I don't even know why I just brought that up. Oh wait, I did, never mind. I need some helpers, That guy right there, come on. And young lady right there, Carol, come on. Yeah, you, princess. Let's go. Give him a hand, you guys. Yeah. Come on, man. Stand right here, darling. You two, we got to do 2 things before we see my friends. First thing, take your right foot, put it out front. Take it to the back. Put it to the front and wiggle it. Now look at me. Turn around like this. And that's the hokey pokey. Yeah, I'm bringing it back because a lot of these kids don't even know how to turn around anymore. And I'm tired of watching all you kids do this. I want to see all you kids doing a lot more of this because no matter how you do it, that's what it's all about. Now, let's learn how to hold my friends. You two show everybody here how you eat a hamburger. I'm all eating with you. Let's find out why we read books. Up first is Raquel. Raquel is 22 years old. She's a North American box turtle. It's Miss Raquel. There she is. Now, honey, feel her dance. They're not sharp. When you hold her, she's going to try to walk. She won't hurt you. Just don't drop her. Now, Raquel's parents didn't read a book. They didn't know she was going to live 40 to 60 years. She won't get bigger. They didn't realize how much work she was, and they let her go. She doesn't belong in California. A nice lady found her, picked her up, and called me. Her shell's really beat up from a hard time on the road. She had icky bugs living inside of her called parasites that would have killed her. We got good enough to meet nice people like you. I'm happy because at 22, she's a baby. Up next is Jackie. Jackie is 15 years old. Jackie comes from Russia. She is not able to leave buildings in a single bound. but she is faster than a speeding hare. It's my friend Jackie, Super Turtle! Dum-ta-da, na-na-na-na-na. Dum-ta-da, na-na-na-na-na. Dum-ta-da, na-na-na-na-na. Dum-ta-da. What's your name, buddy? Steven. Listen, two things. She can't hurt you, and also she can't really fly, so don't drop her. Now, Jackie's a 15-year-old Russian tortoise. These guys can live upwards of 80 years. She is done growing. Her parents forgot to read a book. They were going to let her go. If they let her go, she might have died. I'm glad they called me first and we had room. Now she's safe and she can live 65 more years saving the world. I hope I can too. I think your friends did awesome. Let's give them a hand, you guys. All right, now listen, I'm going to let you both catch Super Turtle. I'm going to talk for just another minute, and then we're going to see the last kind of reptiles. Honey, pat just like that. Good job. Monkey man, just like that. Good job, brother. One more hand for your friends. All right, thank you. Now, two things. One, before we get into snakes, I do not recommend turtles and tortoises as a pet. They're cute, they're nice. If you missed it, they all outlive us. 40 years is the least amount of time any turtle or tortoise will live. 40 years. And some, like the water turtle, require more work than a dog. These are my #1 rescued animals, turtles and tortoises, followed by iguanas and red-tailed boa constrictors. I don't recommend any of those as pets. The only two I do, we're going to meet tonight. One was the bearded dragon lizards that sat in our tree, and the other is a snake we'll meet in a little bit. Now, kids, this is the fun part of my job. With over 80 animals, what I do most of my time is clean up poo-poo. I am really a professional fecal engineer. And I do have a degree in that. It is a BM. Good, another split crowd on that one. Show me Roosevelt dive. You know how to do it. First roll. Not one. Oh, this snakes are rough tonight. Not one of these snakes would be tonight. None of them have those. What are they? No, these are fingers. That is really sad, parents. A lot of these kids get tested, man. You might want to put a little more time in. These are fingers. Snakes don't have fingers. If anybody in here tonight ever finds a snake with fingers, you need to call me. That is awesome. Oh, wait a minute. That is a lizard. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Fangs. When a snake has fangs, what else does he have? Everybody say venom. Good. My snakes tonight are not venomous. I work with cobras. I work with vipers, and I work with rattlesnakes. If your parents go to my Facebook page, you guys can see a video of a big 2.5-foot rattlesnake I recently relocated. In fact, I took it to that park right down the street because it's perfect for that. I love that park. Good. Now some of you are joining me. I'm kidding, of course. I took that snake's way up from the mountains when we had trees and water. We're getting some of that back. Where no people live, so you and he are safe. A few months ago, a little first grader told me it's because I'm old. That's not funny. That's me, Auntie. You stop it. Stop it. Alright, it was funny, but I won't have them crying, you guys, for like a half an hour, and I'm not ashamed. Real big cry, kids. They're not gonna bite us against me, you, moms, dads, brothers, sisters, grandmas, grandmas, aunts, uncles, teachers, friends, dogs, cats, bats, rats. All of us are mammals, and mammals are warm. Good, not west side, warm-blooded. Snakes, turtles, tortoises, and lizards are cold-blooded. Anything that you need, gray sweatshirt. I'm saving you. But I'm going to get the young lady with the bow behind you, the white bow. And I'm going to get... You want to help me, Isaiah? Come here, buddy. I'm going to get my new friend, Isaiah. Yeah. Hey, where are you going? Come here, Isaiah. I'm so glad that you He said, Eric, I don't like snakes, man. I don't want to touch no snakes. Got mad up here. Listen, remember, if anything bad happens, it's happening to your brother, so you don't sweat it, okay? I got your back. I'm going to hold your head anyway, okay? Hands out front. We're going to meet Squirmy. Squirmy comes from right here in California, And Squirmy is known as a California king snake. It's my buddy Squirmy. There he is. All right, Isaiah, I got his head. You see? It's okay. Come here. It's okay. Put your hands up. Come here, Isaiah, I promise. Look it. Come here, bud. I promise. I got his head. It won't hurt you. See? Give them all a big hand. All right, dude. You did it, man. Now you never have to do it again. Hey, Isaiah, is he slimy? Nothing. Slimy? Slimy? Good. If you said yes, it's you. Everybody rub your thumbnail like this. That's what snakes feel like. Their skin is made from what your fingernails and your hair is made from. It's gross, but it's true. Young man, why'd you do that? You don't have hair in your chin. A few more years, brother. Parents, this is called a California king snake. For the next 3 to 5 years, no matter where you live, we will see more snakes in this valley. It is because of the drought. If you didn't know, we have bears in Bakersfield, Visalia, Porterville, Springville. Everything from small to big is coming this way looking for food and water. The only snake you need to fear in this state is the rattlesnake. Everybody else is good. This is your best friend. He eats rattlesnakes. The only snake you gotta fear is that rattlesnake. Parents, if you have questions or problems, you call me and I will help you. Give these kids a big hand. Yeah, brother. Nice job, nice racing. All right, Squirt. Good job, man. Boom, boom. Good job. Huh? All right, guys, stay class for me. We're gonna get a little bit bigger. I got 2 basket subs tonight. We're just getting bigger. I need a few kids that did not help me yet. Here we go.
No, nicely. Let the places have nicely.
Beggars can't be choosers, dude. Purple fuzzy. Red. Princess. Mom's troublemaker, get up here. It's you, dude. He's like a sister. I think he's talking to me. And young lady with the stripes, purple. Have you helped me yet? Come. Give him a hand, you guys. All right, boys. You coming, shorty? You coming or not? All right, let me get the dude in the white shirt then. White shirt, don't turn around. Gray sleeves, white shirt, gray sleeves, white shirt. Get up here, hurry. Yes, hurry, run. Run, wrong way, I'm up here. Girls. Come on, man. Bring that little dude with you. Whatever, he finally figured it out. Come on, bro. Come here. Hold my hand. Look at that smile, you guys. You almost made me want another one, dude. Parents, quick side note. This is my 11th year in business. I do a ton of schools, every level of kid, all the way to high school, college. This is something I'm seeing more and more every year at every level. It's becoming an epidemic. We as parents and communities need to come together and start addressing it. It is called the untied shoe syndrome. It is way better than baggy pants syndrome, but we need to address it. Okay, back to the show. Tie your shoe when you go back. That's why the Niners lost. Dude had a shoe untied the whole time. Hands out front. Hands out front. All right, we're gonna meet my friends I rescued over the years. Their names are Popcorn and the Colonel. They come from the Midwest originally. It's my friends, the Corn Snake. Now, boys, I'm gonna give you the Colonel because he bites, okay? Right up here, little buddy. Right here. Hold it. Girls, get your hands up. She won't hurt you. That's the one that bites. girls and boys a big hand. Now, these are called corn snakes. These are the only snakes I recommend as pets, and I could care less where these heads are at. Okay, they don't get very big, they're super nice, and they come in designer colors. Match your hair, your shoes, your couch, your car, or your iPhone. Right? Maybe even this purple fuzzy thing, I don't know. I love it. I have the same one, mine's just pink, I love it. Good. Alright, hey kids, look out at your cameras and say snakeskin. Snakeskin. Yeah. 700, 1400, 2100, 2800. Good, I'm making money tonight. Alright, now you guys all did good. Listen, honey, I want you to hold her. She won't hurt you. And boys, you hold that one too for me. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Okay, walk down the stairs. Thank you, girls. What's your name? Hi, Genesis. How does that feel? Weird. Totally. Listen, look right there. Say snakeskin. She can't talk. Good. Hey, guys, give it up for Genesis, huh? Nice stuff. Yeah, you did good. Sorry about that snake poo, but you did good. Alright. These are called corn snakes. This is the only snake I recommend as a pet. The bearded dragon is the only lizard. Advice from me is free. Kids, do they eat corn? No, they eat the stuff that would eat the corn. So thanks to snakes like this, we get to pay $35 a bucket when we go to the movies. Hands down, I got one animal left. Biggest animal of the night. We're going to talk about big snakes, and then we'll meet her. Hands down. Ears on. Show me smart. Good. There are 4 snakes in the world that get to be the biggest in the world. Raise your hand if you can name one. What's a big snake? Cobra's a great guess. Anaconda is one, and the anaconda is a boa constrictor. What are the other ones, buddy? My man, python. Feet. That is from this part of the stage to where my speaker box is. That's as big as a school bus. If you take your kids outside and put them under a light pole and tell them to look up, that's about 40 feet. A snake of that size can eat every person in here tonight. I don't want anybody to worry. Because after the first 1 or 2 of you go down, the rest of us get away. If you are not the fastest, try not to be the slowest. If you start to fall behind, you trip your friend or any one of these kids. They may not like you, but it will not matter who was longer. Now, I brought a cousin of the anaconda tonight. I named her Elsie after my grandma, and Elsie the snake is big, but she is not that big. Hands down, kids. If she was that big, my 2 remaining friends would be here to help me. You see, guys, I was the slow one. I had 10 friends. And I really miss those kids. I just still can't believe that all 8 of them kept falling for it. Here, get some kids up, and then maybe some big kids up. Let's see what we got. Go. 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 Green jacket. Green. Leopard. Dodger fan. Whoa. Come on, young man. Yeah, there we go. Come on. All right. Walk all the way down, dear. Walk all the way down there. Step right here. Step right next to shoulder. Shoulder 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 to shoulder. Alright! My snake is not this big. Not tonight. When you're done your turn, I want you to come see Miss Via. Sorry. Sorry guys, I got Taco Bell today. When you're done, come see Ms. Villa. Get your hands squirted, you sit back down. Ms. Villa, they'll come to you. You work hard enough. Just right here. Okay. All right, kids. Get on in here. Squeeze in close. Hands out front. We're going to meet Elsie. Elsie's from South America, and she is known as a red-tailed boa constrictor. My little girl, Miss Elsie. All right, I'm going to start down here. I'm going to start with, put your hands up. Hold her up. Hold her up. Hold her up. Slide your hands over, boys. Come on in here, darling. Let's give these kids, I got that part. Let's give all these kids a big hand. You know, tell you, these reptile boas live over 30 years and double this in size, 15 feet, and get to be 5 times thicker. They don't tell you that boas are the strongest snakes in the world. At this size, this snake can kill any one of these kids, some adults, and eat the shorties. Now, I won't let that happen because number 1, I charge extra. Number 2, if I got too big, do I get to come back? No, I only lost a kid that first year. Since then, it's been all good. And to be honest with you guys, it kind of worked out because nobody really misses that little dude anyway. Worked out for me. Give them all another big hand. They did real good. You guys did good. Go get us close to this video. All right, next group. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start with you, dude. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, kiddos. Come on, I got you. Give all these kids a hand. Look out there and take some pictures. Yeah, somebody's taking a picture. Yeah. Where's your head at, dude? Let's see that little boy. Oh, there we go. Did you get him, Dad? Can you see him now? All right. All right. Good job. Go get a squirt. Good job. You guys go get a squirt. You guys, come here. Go get a squirt, shorty. Come here, friends. Right there. Hands out front. Squeeze in close. Squeeze in. All right, let's give my last group of kids a big hand. Yeah. Good. Everybody look cute. We're getting our picture taken right now. Yeah, that's how I make all my money. Good. All right, one more hand for all the kids. Good job, you guys. All right, you're going to start. Last thing we're going to do, and then I'm going to wrap up the show. I want to invite a few parents or teachers or Mrs. Werner up here if she wants to come hold Elsie. Anybody else? There's 1. There's 2. There's a dad and another dad. And mom, brother. All right. Go. Dad, one more dad. One more dad. Come on in the back. All right, ladies. Squeeze in close. Dads, I'm proud of you. Big kids never do this. Squeeze in close. Just like the kids. I'm proud of you, buddy. Big kids never do this. All right. Let's see. What's your name? Al. What's my brother's name? Al will be getting dangerous in the night. That is the tail end. That is where they go to the bathroom, Al. Yeah, good. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, now listen. Everybody slide your hands over that way a little bit. I don't want to hurt your finger. That's it. Just slide your hands over that way. Come on in here, brother. Slide that hand over just a little bit more. Yeah. Give them all a big hand, my moms and dads. My crazy selfie friends. Hey, couple things before I wrap up the show. When I'm done with these guys, I ask that you hang out for 1 extra minute for me to wrap up the show. I'd like to say a few things. Okay, but I also want to say before I let these guys go, kids, I love to joke. Tripping your friend is a joke. Frog pee on your shirt is a joke. Getting bit is a joke. What I don't do is exaggerate. This is not a pet. Stick with the bearded dragon or the corn snake. Give my parents one more big hand. Yeah, you guys feel that, right? Listen, the squirt's down there. First things first, I wouldn't have got to come out to Roosevelt tonight. This is just an amazing crowd, Miss Werner. If it wasn't for Mrs. Werner, Miss Villa, the PTA having me come out, let's tell them all thank you again, you guys.
Yeah, baby, go.
Yeah. Hey, kids, hang on. I'm almost done. Hang tight. Kids, I want you to know I'm proud of all of you. Whether you came up or not, I want my parents to be proud of you. All these kids were nice and respectful. Not just to me, my family. That is the hell that I feel like to go do it. And from my heart, I thank you, kids. Let me want kids to love. Kids, when you play outside, if you see an animal you do not know, dog, cat, bat, rat, or snake, what are you going to do? Stay away, looking's okay. You guys want to play with a pet? Always ask your... No, just your moms. Your dads don't know what's going on. Just mommy. Where do we go to get a pet? Shelter. Good. Always start at a shelter. And before we get any kind of a pet, we should always... Or you guys can get on the computer and giggle it. I love to giggle. Wish I had that when I was a kid. We had Dewey. You guys remember Dewey? He was cool, a little slow. He was cool though. Last thing. Parents, if you want a card, feel free. Do not feel like you have to. If you guys like me on my Facebook page, that's where I post all the free events I do around this valley every single year. Right on my Facebook events tab. I throw down around here. This is my home community. So feel free, all right? With that being said, Roosevelt, kids, families, teachers, thank you, everybody! Thank you, guys. Real quick, guys, I'm going to put it away before everybody else comes up here. Good job. Good job. Good job, guys. Right? Your dad did good though, didn't he? Okay, cool. I've got bigger ones at home. Yeah, I've got bigger ones at home. I got the albino burgers. This is my first short day. So I went to the reality is it's only nice about 30 but she feels like she might be on it. Okay, cool. Yeah. What's happening? Probably. Yeah.
She waited to the last moment to raise her hand. Come on.
Well, check it out, young lady. Maybe I can come to your birthday, or you come see me at one of my free shows that I'm going to be doing in the spring and summer. And I will be back here in just a few weeks doing shows for all the school.
It was awesome.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You guys too. Thank you. I love it. I'm all over. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm Eric. It's a pleasure.
So your name is E&M?
I'm Eric.
Eric.
I'm the E in E&M's Reptile family. The M is my wife, Michelle.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Would you mind if my wife did a quick 2-minute interview?
No, let's do it.
All right, thank you.
I love it.
Okay. Hello, my name is Livette Page, and we're here live at Roosevelt School where we just had a family night with Eric with his Reptile show. And so, Eric, I'd like to ask you a few questions. When did you get started?
I've always been passionate about reptiles since I was a real young kid. I started following that passion when I was about 28 years old. Went back to school to get a wildlife education degree, an exotic animal training management degree, and a zoology degree. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what inspired you? You said you started when you was young, following the reptiles?
You know, back in the day when we were young, you had to leave the house when the sun came up and come back when it was dark. So you go explore. Nowadays, we can't let our kids do that. So it's really nice. You know, I developed a passion for it then, and it's really nice that I can now bring it to the kids so we don't have to worry about them. Yeah.
Okay. And then for parents who think it's okay that want to get their children introduced more to the nature, wildlife, what would you recommend for them?
Well, there's lots of ways to come see me for free, especially all over this valley. Tulare County is in particular, it's my home county. I do a lot of free shows in the spring and in the summer, especially. All my parents, you guys can follow me on my Facebook page. That's where we post all the free events, like all the libraries around here, all the kids' days, a lot of freedom festivals, things like that. Yeah, that's a good way to come out and see me for free and get the kids exposed to it.
Okay, and then if you'll give everybody your Facebook address or email address so they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, you guys can check me out on just Google E&M's Reptile Family. E&M's Reptile Family, that's emreptilefamily.com. Link to my Facebook page right from there.
And if you check it out, you get an opportunity to bring you and your family out, you will enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you, Livy.
Good evening. I am Libby here with Mrs. Villa at Roosevelt School, and we want to just share a little with you of our event that we had here tonight.
Thank you. Tonight we held a fun family parent night for Science Night at Roosevelt. We decided to do something different, and we invited E&M reptiles to Roosevelt so that we could have some experience holding the reptiles and the amphibians that he had here tonight.
Okay. And we had a great time, so we look forward to more family night events. So if you are in the area, if you have a child that attends here at Roosevelt, make sure that you show up for these free family night events. You will enjoy that time together with your family, and you get to see what your kids experience throughout their school day.
Thank you.
Hello again, this is me, Libby, and I'm here with Mrs. Warner again here at Roosevelt. And so this is another insight from our fun night that we had here with the reptiles.
Okay, and yeah, just so you know that our PTO raised the funds that made this night possible. They support all of our parent nights. We have lots of parent nights going on, Libby, where we have fun night. This is our first just for fun night. Usually we make our parent nights educational where they learn how to help your kids read or do better in math. But this is our first just fun night, and I think we're going to have a movie night and more of this. And the reptile guys coming back for assemblies with all the kids. We'll have 3 different assemblies and student bodies paying for that. So for us to be successful, we need all the parents here. So the more things we can get, the better we can get them here, the more successful we are. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm being directed here by the director. I'm not good at this. If you want more information about Roosevelt School, go to the LUSD website, www.lindsay.k12.ca.us, and look for schools and look for Roosevelt. You'll find us there. Also, if you look for Roosevelt Grizzlies on Facebook, you'll find our page there. So come see us, come check us out, and visit.
We look forward to seeing you at our next event.